A spontaneous round of applause. Please rise as one, raise your voices, put your hands together. Special guest joins us in the studio this morning. It is Amber Neely from an organization called Earth Angels, as I understand. Good morning, Amber. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for coming by and joining us. And tell us about Earth Angels. What's your organization? What's it all about? What do you do?
Okay. Earth Angels is a 501c3 for impact organization using aerial performance art to raise awareness of environmental issues amongst those who may not yet consider themselves part of the conservation movement.
Aerial performance art. What do you mean by that?
Okay, aerial, so flying through the air, just like the circus. So I'm a coach over at Peak Gymnastics and Fitness on Wright Street. I practice and teach aerial lyra, also known as the aerial hoop. It's a big steel hoop suspended from the ceiling. We also offer aerial fabrics, sometimes called the silks, at Peak Gymnastics. And we have a really great growing program. We are actually going to be offering a youth aerial lyra class starting up in January, and kids can get signed up for that during the first week of December. Hopefully some of those students will be ready to perform in my play in the spring called Becky Saves the Bees.
So where do you do your thing? I mean, it seems like aerial art takes up a little bit of square footage, cubic footage.
Exactly. So that's why we are over at Peak. It's a great facility, plenty of space, and we also have done some outdoor performances with a freestanding aerial rig. We actually performed at the Halloween Spectacle a couple weeks ago.
We are speaking with Amber Neely from Earth Angels, an aerial performance. What would it be? A troupe, a company? How would we term that?
Well, we are a for impact organization. We also work with other local nonprofits to develop ongoing environmental education programs that correlate with Common Core state standards. So we strive to make learning about sustainability fun and engaging for youth. We give presentations, provide hands-on conservation activities, and lead MOOT missions, often in full eco-superhero costume.
Now, who can participate in Earth Angels, Amber? The age qualifications and eligibility and such.
Well, for the upcoming play, Becky Saves the Bees, which we're doing with the Marquette Arts and Culture Center, we are offering that as a workshop, and anybody between the ages of 6 and 18 can participate in that. We also have some northern students participating as eco-superheroes. We have Galaxy Girl, Water Warrior Woman, and Organic Man currently in our troupe.
Troupe, that's the word I was looking for a couple of minutes ago. Now, how many people are involved? How many people participate how many Earth Angels are there?
Well, there are about a dozen Earth Angels, and then we also have about 10 partner organizations that we're working on for this Common Core state standard tie-in. Right now we're working with the Upper Peninsula Land Conservancy, doing a nature hike type of a field trip activity that matches up with one of the state standards having to do with map reading and reading symbols and things like that.
Amber Neely from Earth Angels joins us this morning, a performance organization, also raising awareness of environmental issues and such. So if I'm interested in becoming an Earth Angel, or interested in donating to your organization, or interested in learning more about what you do, where can I go?
You can go to our Facebook page, earthangels.org. You can contact me, the Conservationista, that's conservationista at gmail.com.
And when can we, you mentioned your play coming up soon. Is that the next time we'll be able to see something publicly?
We will probably have another event before that. The play on June 20th at 6 p.m. will be at the Bandshell at Presque Isle, and that will be our largest event in Marquette so far. In the meantime, we'll probably have a booth at one of our partner organizations' events, and maybe I can come back in and give you guys an update then.
No worries on that. So it sounds like it's a very interesting and creative way to help the environment and raise awareness, and hopefully at the same time raise a little money. Is that pretty much on target there?
Well, our mission is to inspire kids to choose careers and lifestyles that prioritize social and environmental impact over individual financial gain. And yes, we are currently seeking in-kind donations of pollinator educational content, bee and butterfly costumes and materials, set construction materials, and production expenses. Funding that we raise will be used for aerial rigging and equipment, a community-wide aerial rigging workshop with an aerial safety professional, venue rental, and other production expenses.
And again, if I did not catch the contact information earlier, how do people find you, Amber Neely from Earth Angels?
The email is theconservationista, so that's the CONSERVATIONISTA @gmail.com. And if that's too tricky, my personal email is amber.rachel, RACHEL.Neely, NEELY @gmail.com.
Good stuff. We appreciate your time and look forward to talking to you in the future, and good luck with your project. We know it's early, but we thank you for your time.
Thanks, Fat Man.